up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my daily sports picks video. It is Thursday, August the 23rd. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and each and every day like you guys always do. Let's go ahead and jump right into the good stuff, the sports action. I'll put up here yesterday's free play of the day like we always start with. And we had the Milwaukee Brewers on the run line, -1.5. I really love this game. The Brewers the day before, they scored a lot of runs but still lost the game. So just a very tough loss. And they're playing a very bad team in the Reds, and they're at home. So I knew they were going to bounce back in a big way, and that's definitely what they did. They won 4-0, shut the Reds down completely. Finally got some decent pitching. So like I said, the Reds didn't even score a run, so it was an easy winner there for the Brewers, covering the run line. So if any of you took them, congrats, that was a good hit. So we're back on track with the free plays. We're going to go for 2 in a row at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I'll also review really quickly what we did on the Patreon side of things. Let me go ahead and pull up yesterday's post, and here it is. So this is what we did on the MLB side. Well, MLB was all we had yesterday, so this is all that we did right here. So we had the Chicago Cubs on the run line. Similarly to the Brewers, they lost the day before. They're playing a bad team in the Tigers. They had Lester on the mound, so I knew they were going to come out. Daniel Murphy joined the lineup that they just acquired. He is a stud. They just put him right off in the leadoff spot, and he already contributed this game with the RBI. So the Chicago Cubs on the run line, that was money. We had the Colorado Rockies also on the run line. Also similar there too. They lost the day before to the Padres, playing a bad team at home. You knew they were going to bounce back with their ace on the mound, John Gray, and that's exactly what they did. So the Rockies cover the run line. We had the Arizona Diamondbacks. They actually did win the day before, but I still knew they were going to come back and win again. Sweep the little 2-game series against the Angels. They had Clay Buchholz on the mound, and he has just been amazing. He has been so good for the Diamondbacks. Probably the best pickup of the season. I mean, he is just pitching amazing, unexpectedly as well. So yeah, so we had 3 plays, all came through. So we had a perfect day on the on the Patreon side of things. I also gave out right there the parlay of the day, a 2-team parlay, and I just used my 2 favorite teams, which was the Rockies and Diamondbacks, both covering the run line. So that 2-team parlay paid plus 251. So it's basically 2 times your money. If you put down $100, it would have paid $251. So 4-0 day on the Patreon side of things. And you throw in the Brewers, a perfect 5-0 day overall with the MLB plays. So that's what it's all about. That's what we're doing in the village. We're having a lot of days just like this, perfect days. A lot of days where we just miss 1 play. Very close to perfect days, but this is what we're all about, just winning days, one after another after another. And a day like we had yesterday basically pays for being a part of the village, maybe many months worth. I keep the price very low, so check it out. This is how you get there. Patreon.com/JVille Sports. This is where I post all my picks every single day. It's a very easy site to use. Like I said, I post all the plays just like you just saw. I give a description of each pick that I make. I make them early in the day before any game starts, so you have time to look it over, think about it, decide if it is something you want to do. You get email notifications that let you know once I post, so you never miss a play. So like I said, very easy to use. All the history of my posts save as well, so you can easily just scroll back and see how I've been doing, which is also great. It keeps track of my history, which I'm very proud of. So that's where it's at. So if you guys are interested in more than just my free plays, this is where I post all of my plays for all sports. So football is actually going to be starting Saturday already. Just a couple games on Saturday, and then the next Thursday before we get into the big weekend coming up on the next weekend. So football is just right around the corner, so very, very excited for that. We have some WNBA playoffs going on right now, so Patreon is where it's going to be. But yeah, check it out. If you have any questions about joining or any just questions about what I do on that page, all my social media, my email is down below in the description of this video. So feel free to hit me up on any of those platforms, and I'll be happy to chat with you. But let's go ahead. I do want to welcome, before we get to today's free play of the day, I want to welcome Ishmael R to the village. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Like I just mentioned, we're doing great things right now. We've had an amazing August. We're really looking to get better once September rolls around and we get more sports into the mix. So it's just exciting times right now. We're doing what we're doing, which is winning. So thank you, Ishmael, for joining. Welcome to the team. I hope you enjoy your stay, and I will see you in the village. So let's go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day. Let me pull it up on the screen here and chat a little bit about it. So I'm going to go with an under today. It's going to be the Giants and Mets, and it's under 6.5, which is extremely low. But this is why I'm going to take it. First of all, you have Jacob deGrom on the mound. He has been the best pitcher in the National League, maybe in all of baseball. It's close between him and Chris Sale. But his ERA is under 2. He has the best ERA. What is it right now? 1.71. It's just absolutely ridiculous. The Giants cannot hit. Their offense is terrible. If they score any runs on Jacob deGrom, I will be very, very surprised. On the other side of the things, for the Giants, you have Madison Bumgarner. He is a stud himself, and he is coming off a really, really bad game. A game that I watched most of it. He just really didn't have his command. Like I said, he got worked by the Reds, which is, the Reds, they're a bad team, but their offense actually, they have some good hitters, but still, that is not a typical outing for Bumgarner, and when he has bad outings like this, he always wants to come back that very next outing and pitch a gem, and I think that's what he's going to do. The Mets aren't that great offensively either, like the Giants, so you have two great pitchers on the mound, so even though it's a very, very low 6.5, I'm going to take the chance and go with the under. It's at -115 right now, so the early money is on the under. So we'll see what happens. I can easily see a 2-1 type of game, 3-1 type of game. So way under that 6.5. So that's one of the bets I'm going to be rolling with today. And we'll see what happens. There is also another under that I really, really like, along with two other teams that I love to cover the run line. So I'll be posting those on the Patreon side of things. I think we're going to have another perfect day, back-to-back perfect days. So we'll see what happens. But that's what we're shooting for. So that is today's free play of the day. I do want to thank all you guys for joining me today. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you guys join me each and every day. Thank you for making my video one of those that you tune in to watch every day. I do want to shout out Assassin Sports, who gave out another free play winner in the comment section. We also had Jay Cool gave out several winning picks. So keep them coming. Jay Murph always throwing out great picks as well. So yeah, just keep on throwing out what you guys like in the comment section. Help your other fellow viewers out. Maybe someone will disagree, and that will maybe help you out, or maybe someone will agree with you, and it kind of reinforces your thinking. So that's what it's all about, just helping each other and just win together. That's what it's all about, at least for me. But again, let me wrap this up. I don't want to ramble. So thank you guys for joining me. Good luck with your picks, and I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.